To myself.
Yeah, mudkip lamp.
Oh shoot! I'm
I was
jealous.
trying to say like, what is that? But it is
Oh, sorry.
mudkips. We got a bunch of mudkips.
So many mudkips.
We love mud.
We love
We
mudkip.
love
Yeah,
mud.
Anna painted it.
What?
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
That's
As a child, no less.
Oh, so it's got that sentimental value too.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate that for you, Adam.
Time to
He's
burn
jealous,
it.
in fact.
I see a red light. Something.
One might surmise that we're.
I
live.
liked where this was going. I wanted to see.
Are we live?
I hated it. This is the sentiment of the episode that we're gonna go in. We're gonna get into everybody. I want us going into this episode with a lot of hate in our hearts. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind as we begin. So welcome to Champs Challenge once again on a lovely hateful Thursday evening for us. Here we're gonna play some Champs.
Thaumaturgy Thursdays.
There we go. Thursday. I have trouble saying that, but trouble saying many things, so we'll power through. Guys, last time, very memorable episode, of course. So I expect all of you to remember. I remember, obviously. But what exactly do you remember? I think us and our many viewers would love to know. We're dying to know.
Plethora of viewers.
We're jumping at the bit. It's a jubilee.
The one thing Deadpool 3 was missing. Jubilee.
Jubilee.
Yeah.
Let's not.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
Let's not and say
They had one southern accent. It's enough.
Jubilee is Jubilee supposed to be southern?
No, it's Rogue is more southern.
Yeah, Rogue is. I think
She's a New Yorker. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure she's a New Yorker.
So,
Anyways,
give me a little bit of
Champs?
a recap from what you guys recall. As per the usual, I like to know.
That's uncomfortable.
Go on.
Okay, let me pull up my notes. Here we go.
You
Ready for a
wanted
novel?
to spend a night with Brobot? What?
Oh, wait. The most important note that I have from last session is that the green portal goes both ways.
2 ways, baby, bisexual.
Two-way portal.
It does
Yeah.
both.
it does.
important note that I
It does both. But
I put it in bold, underline, and italics.
because you guys didn't know about it last time, I'm going to say that this is a recent discovery that you just, and because of Brobot's nature, Brobot, you just know you have access to this now.
Okay.
Maybe the vats.
Yeah, if you had lost a little functioning, like due to like certain events, you've slowly started to like regain them. This is one of them that you've regained recently.
It's pretty baller.
You don't exactly know when, but this time when you summoned the portal, you had a sense.
You had a feeling, a sense,
feeling.
even.
So Robot was observing the mentors and mentees, and then we managed to speed up, fast track everyone to the destination at the bridge. Kumbo's being bossy. Newbies throw up after getting out of the green portal. Kumbo then shook Robot's hand with the evil double organic hand.
It's true.
Is that
The camp was perfect. We deliberate on what to do. Welly is upset because Welly just dealt with battle and scary.
Also true.
The party decides to split up because we want to tackle different things. So Rexford and Probot go to find the captain, commander, someone Parsley, which is the daughter of Rexford's friend. Kumbo goes to... I actually don't have that down right now. Who he spoke to.
Kubo spoke to Welly for a little bit.
Yeah, but then they went into the camp and then they went past where Rexford and Robot were.
Kumbo,
Oh
And
yeah,
then,
they're probably the different squads.
yeah, Kumbo, like other than Oxford, politely went to greet the other squads.
Oh, okay. And then Oro went to go find his sister and talk and found out that Robot was wrong about the whole being afraid of, getting there too well or easily or whatever. And we have a whole list of targets and people to be aware of. Now we have this really terrible, carefully calculated plan. Bet. It's a plan that also has a bet in it. Where we must win so we can get Parsley to work for us so Rexford and Robot don't get sold off into slavery, sex trafficking to this bitch.
Whoa, me?
You kinda,
Is my ass on the line?
I feel like
All of
there,
it's definitely everyone's ass is on the line.
there was a jump made there.
That's how Robot sees it.
I mean, look at me. Of course they'd want that. Oh,
Robot's
yeah.
afraid.
you're too ready to lose.
What? No, no. I will be fighting this time, though.
Oh.
It's been years.
Rexford gets serious. And it only took 13 episodes.
You know, it's quicker than I thought.
Quicker than I thought, too, honestly.
Takes longer to get going sometimes when you get older, you know?
I'm like a musket, I am.
Indeed.
Yeah, we're about to fight for our lives, and I still think, and Robot still thinks, that we should make sure that we work with everybody in some way, shape, or form, even if it's competitive.
Amazing.
Who's everybody? Like this
All
the
the
new
mentors.
I think it's
in the team.
competitive, but
everyone.
literally that's why I wanted to go say hi.
That's fair.
Yeah, see, we started out with good intentions and it kind of devolved into this, Captain.
Yeah, because when we did end, you guys were just kind of walking out from what's her name? Sunny Parsley's
Sunny Parsley.
lab.
Baby Parsley, as far as I'm concerned.
No, baby parsley. No, I'm using that, Robot. You're on a roll again, 4 for 4.
I have to say, I felt great as Robot last session. I was on it. I don't know what I was on, but it was it.
Yeah, I like the juice.
The switch was
The
flipped.
oil.
The oil, sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
No, it's all good.
Amazing.
We also pushed Venu's brother into a portal, some ways out of the
True. Venu has a brother, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That's why he's not here right now.
Hide
You-
from us.
Because you obviously haven't questioned Venu and you haven't talked about it with this Altroth
We haven't seen
Fura.
it.
You didn't mention Venu's name to Altroth either, though.
Nope.
He's gonna be so mad. I think I gave him a hidden message at the end of the last episode. That
You
only
did.
he could read.
He screamed at you once he read it. He
Oh, yeah.
was yelling,
Yeah,
"Fuck."
illusory script.
You're a bitch. What a good
That was a
use.
good one. Yeah, that was great.
Good one. Yeah, definitely a good one. And then you guys kind of like retired back to your camp for the night, I assume. And so if you guys want, we could skip right till the morning and you guys can try and sleep through the night.
I think that night I would go to the captain, though. I wouldn't keep it a secret. I think, yeah.
But what's that?
Yeah, like we'd head back. I don't know if we'd be upset. How are you feeling about this, Robot, after leaving, bottles of wine in hand?
Yeah, Robot's feeling great.
So we do have to tell the captain about this. I don't know if he's going to be cross.
Cross about what? I mean, we tell him what happened, and we tell him that she's trying to steal me and touch my gears, and trying to steal you for your brains.
It's true. We are both extremely sought after. So
We are victims.
we are. Vintives of being wanted too much, far too much. Brobot, you had those rings, those trinkets from Venu.
Yes, I do. I do.
I think I should hold on to one. One that the lads aren't using, of course.
Oh, right. Let me check which one that is. I think it's
The red one.
right. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the red one.
So yeah, I'll slip it on. And be like, oh, not too bad. And be like, to the captain. And
Which is your attire. It's so nice.
so you don't look too shabby yourself.
It's new. I'm getting used to it still. It's very organic.
It is. I'm not.
The red ring made entirely of some sort of like red alloy. It kind of like glows slightly in your hand, and it shapes itself to fit over your finger, even though at first it wasn't meant for yours, Rexford. But it kind of grows and fits tight around your finger.
Snug as a bug in a rug. Yes. And yeah, I guess we'll go find the captain. I don't know where you'd be. Just
Well, you guys like ran into each other on the way.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
He was out just amongst the other camps, and he was basically, Kumbo, you were pretty much finished and heading simultaneously as you guys walked out, and then you saw him and kind of like yelled him down and caught up with him. So you guys are walking back to the camp pretty much all together.
Beautiful. Captain, Ura, how did your deliberations go?
Did you make friends?
Don't think we made friends, but we got to see who was more willing to talk than others. Not everyone is so loose-lipped, but some kind words were shared, I think, right, Ura?
Yes, Ben. Also, good news, Robot. The commander is actually impressed with how we performed, and is proud of us and not disappointed in the least. Just
Good.
want to let you know. You seemed upset that she was disappointed, but it's not the case.
Robot
at all.
doesn't fail, so that's much more of a relief to hear.
But aside from that, we do have a list of who to watch out for during
We
this
do?
competition.
Oh,
Yes.
anybody
There
we
is-
know?
Depends. Do you know a Thakal?
Oh, who?
Thakal? No, lizard folk. Used to be an old
Yes.
criminal in Roan. There's a Cyril Ventra, an elven woman, skilled archer. There's an Oozkin as well. It's very, very dexterous. Uses a lot of weapons at once. Then there was a junior evergreen, a Luton, in one of the squads.
A Luton on the squad, so he must be formidable. Working for Humphrey, no less.
I mean, maybe.
I'll
But
definitely keep an eye on
those
that.
were the people that we thought we might need to.
No Sonny Parsley on that list.
Well, it was a list of everyone else. I didn't really have a chance to talk to that squad. You seem to have it in hand.
Oh yes,
Did you
and
make up
she seems Brobot, what's the best word to put where she was?
A singular word?
Yes, I feel like that'd be better.
Invasive.
Yes, invasive,
Okay.
Aggressive.
pointed.
I like that one. Robot's
seems
gonna
like-
use his passport to get a thesaurus and just start rattling off other similar words while they talk.
Yes, she seems to have a lot to prove.
Correct on your HUD and like like it's just like going. You don't need a passport to do it. It's just kind of like cycling.
Definitely sounds like she made quite an impression on you both.
She did. She did. The baby parsley has
Right.
quite a knack for business, it seems. She took me up on a deal.
I just want to say I'm like I've fallen behind a little bit, just to keep an eye on the cadets.
Oh,
Like I'm still in like, within the parties talking, but
Mhm.
my attention is shifted.
Yeah, you want in your field of view.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair
Yes.
enough.
It seems I assumed they would be against us. They had the most impressive tent other than the commanders. I assumed we'd be pitted against her, and I took a little bet.
Oh,
Yes, it seems in return, or up for an unfettered favor from her father, should we lose, I work for her, and she gets all my assets, but I'm not worried.
that seems somewhat uneven a trade.
Yes, I
Oh,
agree.
well, Parsley Sr. could do a lot. Much more than the daughter realizes.
All right. Well, we will be pitted against one other team. It seems.
And who else but the best?
Good question. Potentially.
I don't know that it is our choice, though.
There seems to have been lots taken, already drawn. In fact, we have a evening slot.
Evening. All the more time to prepare. Excellent. Excellent.
It's true.
Maybe we could go over some sort of game plan. Did you find out what the competition is? More precisely, what it is.
We're going to be trying to find our missing squad mates. Rescue them.
The lizardman himself.
Well, I mean, Venu and also the mentees squad mate as well. Don't forget, they also have a man down.
Everybody has a stake. I think this is grand. No, not something to put up.
Sorry.
What is there a reward for this show we're putting on? A prize?
There is.
Yes.
I believe it was 10,000. Question mark.
You believe correct?
Okay. Yeah.
What did you say, Ura?
Pat his back like aggressively, like Rexford.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Robot. What did you say, Ura?
10,000 gold. I thought that would be mere peanuts for you, Rexford. You have such a vast sum of money already. Anyways, I didn't think you would need such a measly sum.
Yes. I'm not shaken at all.
It was very clearly a coughing fit.
Yeah, merely. Thank you, Robot. Forever my compliment.
Pleasure.
Oh, what would I do? They also wanted to root around in Robot's gears, as he said. They have a unhealthy obsession with Robot, which makes me think there's more to you than meets the eye. Well, there always is, but more to it than meets the eye.
It's like she's some
Don't
sort
transform,
of...
Rexford.
Yeah. Well, you definitely
The little Autobot symbol on
peels off for Decepticon. Well, you definitely showed a lot of power back when we were in the cave with Ruck, so
Yes, you
you
did.
never know.
Power friendship.
Yes, it made quite the portal.
I wish I could have seen it. Oh. But even though we have this big bet on the side and this small prize on the other side, I'm confident we could handle any team that comes our way. But I'm sure it'll be sunny. Look at that tent. It was immaculate. Only second to none to Brobot's camp, of course.
Yes, but what if it's not against Sunny? How are we to know who is won if we are not up against them?
I guess the deal is void.
That would be good. I don't like this deal.
Why are
Yes,
you worried?
Yeah, should I
Maybe
not
we
have
should-
taken it, Captain?
Try and complete this as quickly as possible to make sure that whoever wins in the shortest amount of time doesn't end up being the winner.
That's a grand idea, Ura.
Yes, wait, what were the parameters of winning? Is it just speed?
Well, whoever wins the competition, I imagine there'd be a winner and a loser if we're up against someone. So the official declared winner would be the winner of the bet.
I feel like more than just the rescue will be evaluated. We will be watched the entire time,
Yes.
and all our actions will be judged.
So theoretically, if I snuck into their camp, robot opened up a portal, and I kidnapped Sunny before the competition even started and tied her up, do you think that would be untoward?
Look, I don't know
Brilliant.
exactly
Absolutely
when
brilliant.
they're going to start watching. I just know they're going to be watching during the competition phase.
Lovely jubbly.
Want to try and risk that before? I mean,
Theoretically, of course.
yes, hypothetically
Yes.
speaking,
Hypothetically.
they may or may not be already watching.
Oh, so
I have no guarantee, unfortunately.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but if Vodos is one of the judges, I think she would value hard work over cutting corners and getting rid of the competition before you even had a chance to compete.
well, you say cutting corners. I say a strategic move to cut the head off the snake. Without their commander, their troops are slightly lost, disorganized, disheveled. I know we would be without you and Ura.
Yes, without me and Ura, yes, you would. That is true.
So,
I don't know how she thinks. I don't think that would be the answer. It feels wrong. Like taking the airship. There's nothing wrong with it intrinsically, but it just feels wrong to do.
Yes, and nothing intrinsically wrong by kidnapping anyone.
No, of course.
well, if you feel this is in poor taste, Captain, Brobot and I will not, wink at Brobot, do this in the middle of the
Robot's got his hand behind his back, crossing his fingers.
night. We will not do this in the middle of the night, Captain.
Definitely
You
not
have
do this.
my yes.
I have your what?
Hmm?
Your word?
Something like that, yes.
You have my you have my
Let us hurry. I tire quickly.
Yes. I feel like I lost somebody. Shimon.
Yeah, I did. Ura.
Hoorah!
Hoorah.
Yes, I guess though, if that'd probably be most of it. Any objections, truly, Captain? If what if we did this while
The middle of the night.
Yeah, what if we did it during the competition?
What if it happened unbeknownst to you at any time before or during? Would you be upset?
How upset would you be?
What did
Let's go from 1 to 10.
On a scale from 1 to upset.
I did not say I would be upset. Just
Oh.
it feels wrong.
Okay.
That is all. We've been working together for 10 years. I know I cannot control you.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly. But, of course, I think I am forced to fight. I know this. You might think less of me, should I, Captain? I've been trying to keep graceful, poised, reserved. But
Yes.
I think I've been pushed. Like ring shining on my hand.
Good.
Ding.
Let us see what you're made of, Rexford.
I'm at your command.
Quickly to the camp.
And I have wine.
As you guys are, it doesn't take a walk. So, like, as you guys are finishing up this conversation, you appear back at the camp. Is everything okay with Sheems? Sheems is coming in and out for me.
Yeah,
He's
so
out
I'm
right now.
connect and disconnect.
Don't you hear?
He's back with me now.
Not for me.
I think he's about to come back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Yay,
it's...
there he is. Oh, it's 8-bit. Oh,
Domo arigato.
What did you hear last time?
I'm playing with my
Roboto.
internet right now.
you have my. Yeah, you're choppy. Yeah, 8-bit, 8-bit Sheems. Oh,
You got the Bernier curse. Pass it on.
Don't say the word.
Or this to 15 people, or
The what curse?
The Matthew curse.
Ooh,
I can't believe you said that.
this guy's trying to.
He's trying to fuck me.
is it bad that I don't even know that? The fact that you just said that means it right over my head.
And what?
Exactly.
That name.
Yeah. Who is that?
Nobody needs to know. You don't even celebrate Christmas, Matthew.
You know, no matter how big he gets, I always just see him as that little kid with a lisp. Oh man,
Who?
Tevin.
Oh,
He used to say that to birds all the time.
don't even.
That'll be Christmas when his lisp was like full lisp. It would be like, say mathematics.
Mathematical.
Mathematics.
Did the same Choi.
Yeah, we did. The mathematical rhombus.
Do we have Sheems back?
Ooh,
No,
I
he's
think so.
a little delayed.
God damn it. All
It's
right.
working
Well,
for me.
we'll just you hear him?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe no cam.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay, now he's back. Okay, we're all back at camp. You guys are, your camp is laid out under your ship, or you can kind of like go into like the small crew area at the back of the cockpit, basically, where there's some, some cots for you guys. But yeah, you guys are at the camp. Is everybody just deciding to rest, or what's happening in the end? Most of the cadets are going to try and sleep. They've had a long day.
Maybe we'll set up a watch rotation and just head out to bed.
I think I'll ask anybody if they need help sleeping. I'll cast sleep on them if they want.
Welly does. Welly, like, yeah, if you sleep, that's great, actually.
Absolutely, Welly. Yeah. I don't know if I need to do anything.
No, it's like a amount of HP or something. But if it's a roll, then she's a willing target. So
Okay, sweet. Now, instant pass. Sleep well, Welly. You will need your energy tomorrow.
so they all get a long rest. They're gonna start to get spells back. And you guys said you're gonna do a watch?
Yeah, I'll say like
do we need
Rexford, if you are thinking of going into a camp in the middle of the night, I'm sure you're not alone. So we should keep our eyes open.
We should. Well, guess I'll take first sleep in the ship. Oh, it's been a long day.
I will take first and last.
As always, Captain, I assume you're pot flour now. You don't need to sleep.
I think I need to sleep still. I don't need to eat.
That's even weirder. And more offensive.
Because now I have the taste for raw meat, but I also have the desire to not eat. So
I told you he was evil.
Yeah, between that desire to not eat and raw meat, I hope you find time for continental breakfast. It would be lovely to still see you.
of course.
Undercooked bacon and real runny eggs.
Ooh. The Kumbo specialty. Ah, yes. Well, lovely jubbly. Going.
So if Kubo's first and last watch,
Yeah.
Might as well.
And then I'll message Robot. I think we need some sort of magical rope.
I'm gonna look in the ship and see what I can find. There's gotta be something on this ship.
roll me an investigation to find magical rope.
Give me the 20.
Let's go! 26!
Yo!
26, you find rope.
Goddamn.
Is it magical?
Yeah, is it magical?
As far as you can tell, it's not magical, but it is rope.
To start.
It's kind of like in a weird place. You wouldn't begin to think of where to search for rope in this ship, but then it's just kind of like staring at you, like it's just there.
How long could it take me to tinker with something to make it? I mean, can I make a magical lock or some shit?
You're an artificer, that much I know.
Enhanced weapon, spell refueling ring, repulsion shield.
You can make things, but I don't know if what you want to make is something you can make. I will say these like a sort of like manacles or magic rope of some type is not necessarily something you've made before, but you can apply your like infusions onto it should you want to, if one of those will help you.
It's cool.
Does that make any sense?
Kind of. I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at all my features and traits right now.
I am also looking at your features and traits.
Features and traits. What
Right
do
tool
you-
for the job.
I think that's to make tools.
Yeah, no, I just.
Yeah.
But where does it say your...
You gotta click into it in the class features, and then it opens up another menu
You have
on the side.
weapon armor, armor of magical strength, boots of the winding path, enhanced arcane focus, enhanced defense. I don't think you've taken anything. A replicate magical item.
I need to start using Flash of Genius more. What is wrong with me? God
No.
damn it. So much to read.
You can make it into a rope of climbing, I'll say.
On a cliff. It makes me so sad.
Maybe it's something we need to buy in town. You could
In the middle of the night.
airship back. I could stay behind. You could portal back to me quickly if you don't want to fly back.
What?
I just want. Maybe you could. We could fly back into town real fast, pick something up, come back, or I could stay and you could portal back to me if you don't want to fly back. Maybe.
Ultra suspicious if they see the airship fly out of here.
Maybe. I am a businessman who has business. Can't do everything with this voluntary, involuntary garbage. Or we could sleep on it. That's always nice too.
What else do we need? No, we need to do this now. We don't have time.
I think you're right. All right. I'm sure Kumbo won't mind if we take off and come back. How long could it take? Yeah. 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 So?
Yeah.
Ura, are you asleep?
If it's not my turn to watch, then yeah.
I assume that wasn't necessarily decided, except for Kumbo was taking the first and the last watch.
Oh, guess I'll take the second to last.
All right. So then you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Wanted to get that out of the way. What were you saying, Rex?
I don't remember. No, I think that was it. Sounds like a plan.
guys deciding whether or not to go into town.
Yeah.
Not that far. We can go and come back.
Yeah. I think so. I think we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, I think we'll take a little trip back to the
Our
market.
favorite airship.
So you hop on into the airship and you power it up and start to take off. Those of you who are either sleeping out in the open or sleeping in the tent, all of a sudden this gust of wind starts to blows your comforter off of you. Obviously, Kumbo, you notice this. You see them get in and close the door. Are you going to try to do anything, or you're just going to watch them?
I mean, I assume the hatchet's closed, and
You see the hatchet. The hatch closes, and that's your first indication.
Yeah. No, I just do this. It takes off.
Yeah. So they take off. And it is like 9-10 o'clock at night at this point.
Guess I'm taking all the watches.
I mean,
We have cadets.
I will take a watch.
Oh, you're still awake?
Everybody's
You
awake
just wake them up.
except for Welly.
Oh, true. Okay. Yeah, I'll ask. Obviously, Ura already knows what's good. Albert, I'll
Yeah.
ask him if he can. No, I'll tell him I'm gonna wake him up for his watch in X amount of hours.
I mean, Toe.
Hey?
His name's Toe.
Oh God, I'm not
Albert
calling it
Toe.
Toe.
Albert.
My friends like it when you call me Toe.
And Wolf Boy too.
Okay. Yeah, they nod their understanding and try to go back to sleep. And Peralta kind of looks at you. He's like, Captain Kumbo, will they be coming back?
I don't know, but we should prepare for them not to.
What do you mean? Down to
I'm sure they will, but it is better to prepare if they do not than to be unprepared if they do not.
well, how do we prepare for that?
Mentally, going out there on the mission without 2 of your party members.
Are there any tips you can give me to help me better prepare mentally?
You better get your rest. You will have to be extra alert. We'll be missing 3 eyes.
How am I supposed to rest?
Well, how do you do it at home? Do you?
Oh, I'm not.
You have 3 children. You're not well versed in taking sleep when it is available to you.
No, I guess my boys they're good boys. I miss them terribly. What will they do if I die?
God, I was just being a little facetious. They will come back. It is fine. We have means of communication. You can go to bed. Jesus. Think about you. I cannot stand to see you like this. Please.
She lies down, turns over, but you can hear her crying.
Oh my god.
You're the worst.
Captain.
You left us. You
An
can't call me
errand.
the worst.
We're gonna come back to the whole
Comfort the
church.
one woman.
Excuse me. I was being very good.
Like, how could I better mentally prepare for this? Sleep. Do it now.
Go the fuck to sleep.
No, sleep.
Oh man.
Anything for? Nah. Wait, do I have an instrument?
Wait,
No, I don't.
and
Well.
continue your watch as everybody else sleeps around you. While you are watching in the airship, it takes you about 35 minutes to pilot. Who's flying?
Me.
Give me that roll.
Got this.
Roll to everyone. Nat 20.
Yo, the power of bro.
Silent.
Robot.
Bro, but it's like, oh my god, look at this flying. I'm like holding on, it's zipping. This is a barrel roll. Ah!
Girl.
As you kind of like, you feel this technology of this ship kind of like, the more you use it, robot, the more it seems to change in the slightest ways, but over time it changes to fit your style of driving, and it seems to be getting simpler and simpler for you to use. And more like the systems are like intuitive.
I am one with the airship.
You are.
Immaculate flying robot.
And it takes you no time at all, actually. It takes you half the time, 20 minutes. You guys hit the freaking speed boost on this thing. And you are now hovering above Sorcerer's Springs. There is a landing area that you can land, or you can try and like, I don't know if you want to, where you want to go exactly, but you can try and land somewhere else, or like hover above or something. I don't know.
I mean, if I can just leave it hovering there, I'll do that.
It has
And
mode like that.
yeah. So then
you-
Rexford and I can
you
run
know
our
you-
quick errands.
Hovering, because you wouldn't be able to get back up to it. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Well, it depends on how high you leave it, I guess.
I mean, less than 120 feet up from the ground.
That's fair. It's alarmingly low for hovering above.
That's
I will say,
120 feet from the tallest building.
There you go, that one.
you have to remember the market is like almost like a shanty town, like a not a shanty town, but like it's like
But
I'm afraid to land this thing.
It's close to the villa, basically.
not really.
No? Well, like, yeah, you can let me out.
The market is near near the new Sorcerer Springs.
Right.
I don't know if you want to pull up that map again, but it's kind of past Pool, so it's a walking distance. It's like a couple hours from the villa.
Yeah, no, I'd be like, you can let me down here, Brobot. Open up a portal down there. I can run fast. I might need some gold, though. People don't exactly let me barter down there.
Robot will,
Yeah.
Robot will allow the. We'll just give him. How much gold do you think you need?
Oh, how much gold do I have left? Oh, that's a good question. Give me like 600 should do.
Okay, let me and he'll turn into his. He's not gonna turn into a Pez dispenser this time. He's just gonna open up like a
Give him
little
one.
part of his chest and just dump gold into a
Like a
bag.
stack. Yeah.
Yeah,
Open his chest and dump.
Chest
he's
dump.
dumping.
Ooh, so fast. Hold on, slow down. That's right.
This
Okay.
is time sensitive.
Right. Okay. Like, all right. I'll be back in a flash. I guess. Yeah. Portal me down and Can I go to what was the name of the person who made Kumbo's arm?
Oh, it was one of Ruby Aldrich.
Ruby. I'll head to Ruby.
Yeah, it's in the same kind of like center of the market.
I'll look for Urchin if he's around. Urchin.
No, you can't. Well, roll perception.
Yes.
But I will say that, like, just to clarify, Robot will kind of like place a portal in the ship and shoot a portal on the ground as well. And you'll just walk through and appear basically right in front of Ruby Aldrich.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful. I don't even need Urchin. I did get a 13 though. I also use that to survey to see if anyone's kind of like watching me or.
With a 13, you cannot find Urchin, and you cannot see anybody. Well, there's like people milling about.
I guess people would look at me if I just appeared out of a portal, in the middle of the road. But
Yes. But once you kind of like, you just like brush yourself off and continue walking. Nobody kind of like, people are looking at you, but they're not like looking at you sus. You know what I mean?
And I'll walk right into Ruby's. I'll be like, Miss Ruby. Oh,
Door locked.
it's locked?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night,
Oh,
and
you fucking
tattoo
bitch.
parlor, so it's closed.
Oh, shit, I'm just working away.
Locked.
Is there like an after hours store? Oh, is Parsley's open?
There are lights on in Parsley's.
If I see that Rexford's gonna start going towards Parsley's, we're gonna have words.
Yeah, true. I start and I'm like, oh no, wait, that's a bad idea. And I guess I'll like go back. I'll like wave Brobot down for another portal. I'll be like, she's closed. We should probably go to Greasy's and then the villa and then back home. And then back to the battlefield. I think that everything will be
Roll
sufficient.
perception again, really quick.
A perception. 13 again. That's fucked up.
Yeah, no. So sorry. Just continue doing what you want.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I guess to Greasy's and the villa, and I think that we could do everything we need with that. Unless you have an idea. Sorry, Brobot. On what we could do, on who would be open. I thought Ruby would be open. Ooh.
I'm slightly disappointed. It's okay.
It's a Thursday, guy.
Business doesn't sleep. She's the best of the best. She'd be up 24/7. Yeah, to Greasy's. And zip over to Greasy's. There's no way that's closed.
I'm burning nightlight.
So so it takes you about 10 minutes to zip on over to Greasy's. 10 minutes flying, and then another maybe 30 minutes of walking through Daiquiri Town. Like you land kind of at basically what's a parking lot for people with different vehicles. And then there's the tunnels. You descend the tunnels into the underground cavern that is Daiquiri Town. And after making your way there some time, walking through the streets, you come to Greasy's, which is a pub. It's a bar, so it's open. And it's like not only a bar, but like an inn as well. So, it's open 24/7. You go in there. At this point, it's getting closer to midnight.
It's thinning out. The regulars.
So 10:20. So, it's like 11:15, 11:20. Like, no, it's bustling. There's lots of people, and it's Daiquiri Town, so it's always a party. So there's lots of people. That's for
Okay,
sure.
I'll just like push my way to Greasy's office.
Yeah. You knock on the door, and there's no answer.
I'll ring him on my passport.
You ring, and you ring, and there's no answer.
Jeez. Why is everyone so useless today? I wouldn't have a key to his office or anything. Is there a little window? Can you teleport us in, Brobot?
Do you not
There
have?
window.
There is a window actually. It's the window. It's like this circular window, and it's facing the interior of the bar. But on the outside of the window, because it's on the 3rd floor, it's just like the sheer drop that is the center of this bar.
Not facing in his office, like a window on the door or something.
No, there's no window on the door. The only window in the office is that one that I described.
Okay, but you can see into the office, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. We'll let ourselves in.
Guess so.
How?
We portal?
Through the portal through the
The
window.
portal will appear at the window, but there's no ledge of the window. You understand?
Yeah.
So like you can't stand unless you can stand on a wall, and then try and I guess this is not like an openable window. It's like a circular decorative window. You'd have to break it.
I thought it was an open window.
No, it's not open.
Oh, well, this is seeming harder than I initially thought. Maybe regular rope would do. Maybe get some stuff at home. Oh,
Put her to sleep. Can you put her to sleep?
no, that spell only works on lesser folks. She probably seems a little stronger than that. Actually, you know what? One more stop. I think I know somebody who could help. And I'll message Bronk. I'll be like, I'm coming to see you.
And for those of you who don't know, who is Bronk?
Bronk Hines used to be my right-hand man before the fall of Roan, and he's one of the only surviving members of my boys. He lives in the villa free. He resents me a little bit, but I always try and check on him. I love him, like one of my own.
Does that mean Brobot has competition?
No, this is two different things. This is Bronk. He's Mr. Hines. He's a dear friend. Or was. He doesn't make me emotional. The voice of Wura.
God? I don't think Robot cares because Robot is here. We're fine. Everything's fine. Let's go.
To the villa. We'll grab supplies. Maybe you need something that you have in your closet too, and maybe we work with what we got. We can't spend too long before Kumbo has one of his classic fits.
As you guys are strolling back and out through Daiquiri Town, you hear something. Hey!
Oh, turn. Yes?
See, there's a little gnome. He's leaning against an alley. You guys want to buy something? You're looking for a little fun tonight?
What kind of fun are we talking?
Expert.
Hold on, maybe he has something interesting. What kind of fun are we talking, little gnome?
We got all sorts of stuff. Good stuff.
Would say me and my bot here are into something a little how you say spicy?
Yeah, I could have something spicy for you.
Yes, restraints maybe. That'd be very hard for me to get out.
I don't know if Robot can blush. How do you do that?
Just steam.
Yeah, straight up just steam.
You start to grow like red hot. Restraints. Is that something new that I haven't heard of?
You know, rope, handcuffs.
Manacles.
No, I sell drugs. You want spice?
Theoretically, how long would said drugs keep you out? No, you know what? No, we weren't here for drugs. This guy doesn't.
I got drugs that keep you out. I got drugs that keep you up. I got drugs that'll take you to the moon and back. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think you're
I
the
think this
type
is a
of
bit far, Rexford.
business we're looking for. Thank you, though.
Well, then get off my goddamn corner, huh? I'm trying to make a living. I got kids to feed. Go on.
I don't think you're doing a very good job, sir.
Not if I had customers like you.
See, bro, this is not good business. You know, he had a perfectly good leeway to lead me into one of his other friends who does something sketchy. He could have scammed me. You know what? The people back in Old Roan would have saw this as a golden opportunity. Lack of business here.
Clearly.
Clearly. And sorry for embarrassing you.
First parsley, now you. I just don't understand.
No, you're a dear friend. I would never think that way. It was more to grease his business gears. You know. Not your gears.
Not my gears.
Say
Dad.
this, and you're speaking as you're walking out of the tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah, make our way back to the villa. Yeah.
That take you long, and there is now a clearing where you can land.
Next to the pool.
It's a little bit of ways off from the pool, but yeah, close enough.
All right. How long do you need, Brobot, to gather things?
How long would robot need to get those things?
Yeah. Do you have anything special you need to gather?
Let's see.
These magical manacles that I've had the whole time.
Yeah, right? Out of this random bag.
This is just my box of shackles.
You've heard of a tackle box.
Not a shackle box?
I have regular rope.
And I have my
Rope
net.
tempin. I want magic rope.
I think I would go get Betsy, because I didn't carry it with me before,
Okay.
and sling it around my back. And then I'd go up and see Bronk. I'd be like, I should need 10 minutes, Robot.
I'll wait here.
Lovely jubbly.
I guess Robot can go check his little lab area, but I don't think he had. I can't think of anything Robot would have for this particular situation.
You go into the lab, you hear the noises of the skeletons that Venu had the opportunity to re-enchant, so they're all kind of like trying to get out, scraping at the door and pulling at their chains. But at the same time, you do notice that one of the eggs in the incubator has a slight crack in it that's kind of like pulsating.
Check the egg!
The egg looks about to hatch for some reason. It hasn't. This is only one, and it's been like 4 years and with no movement.
I will roll animal handling.
Roll animal handling.
Let's go. Robot, don't fail me now.
Freaking Hammond.
19!
Your rolls are crazy tonight.
Ireland,
Wait.
you know that everything seems to look normal from what you can tell. And should you give it a couple days, it'll hatch on its own and you'll have like a little baby worm of sorts.
Baby worm? Baby worm!
Baby worm.
It's an Alaskan bullworm.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. You're like Hammond. I'm there for every birth.
I'm immediately upon seeing that, Robot is going to ensure that all the locks around the room are the lab are safe, everything's secure, everything's fine. Yeah, we're gonna ensure the safety of all things in this space, and then very giddily keep this information until he sees everyone in person.
Also, the cat is still with you, by the way.
Oh, I left the cat with Welly.
Well, as you were getting into the ship, it saw that you were leaving, and it flew in with you.
Oh, nice.
Missed me.
So cute.
So you kind of notice it's flying around the ship while you guys were going.
Dorothy, do you need anything? Please, just tell me.
With all of its many tongues, kind of clean.
Also proficient.
Getting in all the nooks and crannies.
Very clean cat.
And as you're doing that and giddy over the egg, what's happening with Rexford and what's his name?
Bronk Hines. I walk up to his top floor apartment, sigh in front, and give a soft knock.
Door opens immediately.
Bronk. Sorry, I seem I always come at the wrong time.
Get to the point, Rex.
Sir, I need your help once more.
What is it this time?
I don't need you to do anything specific, but you're always the best at this. I can't do anything without you. Bronk, you know this. And I'm sorry I have to come to you this way. But I need a way to restrain a competing captain. I figured you might have something. We always did crazy things back when we were fighting for power. And you always had the right tool for the job.
It was a long time ago, Rexford.
But you haven't lost that spark, I know it. I've changed too. I guess it doesn't feel like I have coming to you this way.
I don't wear white pants anymore.
I know. Your hair isn't slick back anymore. That's a beautiful pushback.
Thank you.
But if you could assist me on this caper once more, I promise you, I'll be out of your hair even more. You won't even notice I'm here. Freer rent than before.
You need a means to restrain somebody?
Yes, there's a competition with another captain. The prize is quite large, and I do offer you 1,000 gold for your help.
Not necessary, Rex.
It is, though. You're doing the work. I need to make sure that you get your due.
Rexford, I just work at the factory. I don't have anything. I'm a janitor, Rex. I clean loot and toilets. That part of my life is over. I don't have any relic of my past.
It's sad. It's sad to hear. Well,
You are my only connection with that life. You and hands. And what my hands have wrought.
and our scars.
We have done.
I know.
To how many people, Rexford? How can you go on?
I try to do the best I can, bro. And should you And I promised I would never offer you. But should you want a change, there is always a spot in our squad.
You go too far, Rexford.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forget
How he opens his door. There's a like he's got a wife and kids.
Oh, Mrs. Hines. Little Giddy. I'm
He
sorry.
goes, "Oh, I'm not decent. It's late."
Sorry,
This is exactly when. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, Brog. You won't hear from me again. And dinners will be on me as well.
I still want to hear from you. I'll see you at continental breakfast.
Oh, you're coming. I feel like I never did see you.
I work early at the factory, but
Well, thank you, brother.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. It's just I don't have what you seek.
I know. And I'm sorry for bringing up our tumultuous past. Till another day. And I walk off sadly. I meet up with Brobot. Be like, Brobot, it seems that I led you astray this whole time. I think we need to fight with honor. Holding the invisible paint bucket in my hand.
This Rexford.
Oh, what's his name? Butch?
Bronk Hines.
Bronk Hines, right. Bronk comes out. Oh, I do have this normal rope, though. 60 feet, hempen rope.
We'll take it. Thank you. Been a great help. The tear rolls down my face.
So there you go. You have your invisible paint. You have your normal hempen rope. And nothing else.
Yeah.
We'll make our way back, I guess.
Yeah.
Making our way downtown.
It's flying fast. Ropes just passed and we're homebound.
You get back. I need
Now we have like 3 ropes.
Yeah.
I need another roll for you to land softly near your friends. Are you still trying to land near your friends, or are you going to land a way off? Like, where are you landing?
I think where we land. Well,
So you're going to try.
I'll help by like keeping an eye out as well.
I guess, yeah. Why wouldn't we land back to where we from whence we came? Whence words.
So there's not much of a way for you to help from where you're at. Rex?
I rolled an 18 plus the 3 is 21 anyway, so
That's enough to land.
I am so happy I'm rolling well, but I'm kind of low key sad it's not for combat. Not gonna lie.
You do wake everybody up again. As
We're fine.
the blast of air, the whine of the machine kind of like lowering. Very.
So funny.
But yeah,
Ridiculous.
It looks so good. It looks so good.
Grill. Oh, the classic. We used to fill up our fridge with that shit.
Yeah, man. Still do.
Canada Dry is the gentleman, right?
That's so true.
The
Delicious.
champagne of soda.
It's not Schweppes. Get that shit out of
Yeah,
here.
Schweppes does not exist.
Schweppes is all freaking.
It's
all
never
bubbles.
been.
Never been.
Schweppes is the Mandela effect, you know?
Schweppes and green. Shit.
You know Schweppes in this house.
It's the hatch opens and we just have like rope and the paint bucket in our hands.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you can
see
take
the paint bucket.
it. I think.
The paint itself that's invisible, or is it the paint bucket that's like...
It's a weird effect because the interior of the can just looks like you're looking at the ground. And like where the paint beads on the outside of the can as you were using it, that becomes invisible. But it also, when it's on the can and stuff like that, and from being moved and stuff, it cracks. So you can see kind of like cracks in the transparency.
Like where it dries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It'd be like, I'll take the next watch, Captain. You could sleep.
I was sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah. You guys,
I'm
like,
pretty
I'm
sure,
pretty
it's
sure you
my
were
turn
gone
now.
for
like 2
long
hours?
enough.
Like 3 hours?
yeah, it would have been Grimbold now because I think it was Albert then Grimbold. So Grimbold was like all of a sudden started freaking out. Oh my God, something's coming!
I mean, do they not see
I mean,
our
at least-
ship up there? I guess not.
He's not used to it.
Would be like, I'll go to bed, Wolf Boy. I'll finish your shift before I sleep.
Am I supposed to sleep now after all this? We keep getting woken up.
Past sleep.
I catch him.
There you go.
That's how.
Pile on top of what? Please.
Now back to sleep, cadets. We have a big morning tomorrow or evening.
All right. And so all the cadets try and reset up their tents and their bedrolls that were all blown like askew. I assume, Ura, you do the same?
Well, when's my shift? The second to last. Is it next? Is it in like a few hours? What?
I think you moved to the last shift because CJ, well, Kumbo told Albert and then Grimbold to do the shifts instead.
And then I took one.
Okay, so if I'm taking last, then I would be after either way, or
Yeah, you're like after Grimbold anyways.
okay. If it's like very soon,
Shorter shift.
then I would.
5 of you watching and you're up for less time, we can
Yeah,
do that.
that's what I figured.
Yeah, we could do
I
that.
take a regular one and then 2 shorter ones, and then
Okay,
me and Ura can be awake for the last.
okay, cool, that's fine.
Oh, so I can sleep. Yes. I'm out.
We'll take the rest of your shift. Oh wait, Captain, you're up. Okay, fantastic.
Oh, lovely, jubbly.
So now
Was
you're going to sleep, Rexford?
Yeah.
Oh, you have had a change of heart.
Well, if they're going to take the shift, I don't need to.
I thought you were sneaking to capture this woman still.
No, I'm not going to do it at night. It's fine. I don't even have
No
magical
honor.
rope.
Okay.
wait, the plan wasn't to paint the rope invisible and then use
Well,
it to
it was
restrain?
kind of then, but you know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? No. How about like having
Rexford,
the Bronx
Just-
really
just paint me, Rexford. Just paint me.
Oh, okay.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Invisible outline of
So invisible. Wait, I think this will work.
Wait,
Like
are-
sitting down.
Are
I will
the
do
eyes
it.
painted over or no?
I'll paint over Brobot and be like, you know what? I think this works. Yes. Yeah. Do I have enough for the rope too?
you don't have
Excellent idea.
you don't have enough for all of Brobot, I'll say.
Hmm.
Oh,
Plans
Everything but the shins and the feet, because it's gonna be underneath the snow anyways.
Like you can get Robot's outer plating, but like if you're trying to get in all the nooks and the crevices and like really make them like invisible, it's gonna be difficult.
How good?
Ever
is it?
sinned?
I'll say it'll give you a +2 bonus the robot's stealth.
Still not bad.
Oh, then what happens if I gotta get it off?
I don't know.
Pretty beautiful.
Paint thinner.
Yeah,
Not for my gears.
Well, if it's water based, maybe not.
Oh, is it?
no, it's oil based.
Well,
Oh, even more
even
delicious.
better. You just need to drench yourself in oil.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think this is good. I think this works.
Okay.
In the middle of the camp.
When are you going to bed?
I need to power off for at least 4
Are you
hours.
looking at
Goodbye.
a fucking,
You're still up.
Half asleep.
Okay, so paint them and then you go to sleep. I'm so confused as to what's going on.
and then we can't find Robot in the morning.
It's perfect.
Have you
You see
painted
robots like
over Robot's
footprints?
eyes?
One eye. Robot has one big eye.
We can do it. We get
Have you
so
painted over the
tired
eye?
from all the painting that we both fall asleep.
You guys have to answer. Do you?
Yeah. We both...
You have to answer.
Well, I don't know the answer to this. Do you paint robot's eyes? Eyes.
One eye. Robot has one large eye.
yeah.
Oh,
Sure. We'll try and paint Robot as much as possible.
okay, well, if you paint over Robot's one eye, Robot will no longer be able to see out of the eye.
Yeah, it's blind.
Wait, don't do that. I need my eye.
And then if not, there's just gonna be one
How does this
floating
work?
like.
Oh, why is it so stressful? I just want to
Yeah.
be invisible.
Yeah, no. We won't paint over the eye then. I don't know. We're fine. We're fine. In a way
There's
that
a
you
spell
can
for that.
see.
I
So
can't
true, I
sleep.
have it. I think Robot has it too.
Invisibility? Do I really? Hold on, let me go to spells.
I
Invisibility,
think
no?
somebody in our party
I
had
don't have it.
invisibility. 'Cause
I
I was
don't
like,
have
oh
it.
yeah, I
Vampire,
have it too.
Tasha's. I have blur.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
It's
not
fine.
cool.
It's fine.
Venu have?
I'm fed up. Everybody
fine.
go.
Thank you.
It's fine. It's
Go the
fine.
fuck to sleep.
I'm fed up.
It's
Rex-
fine.
Robot, you do not get the benefits of a long rest.
It's beautiful.
I expected that. That's fine.
Everybody else does.
Well, I will say I was thinking because we have a evening slot,
You just
we
sleep.
could just let them.
They could sleep
Yeah.
in during the day.
I really
Yeah.
want them to be everyone to be well rested. Even
That's-
if it's getting up late.
And you know what? Honestly, with the amount of times that you guys and the cadets were woken up,
Nobody has.
It's only been
We need
twice.
that.
We're all sleeping in.
you're sleeping in, you wake up around 11 o'clock the next day.
Fuck.
Okay.
Whatever.
How many slots have we missed?
At this point, you have already missed, there were 8 other camps. So you've missed one other group that's come and gone. So basically 2 teams have done their excavation, their activity, their
Expedition.
examination, the challenge basically, and then another team are now on their track. What you didn't see, another team should be doing their activity like right now. Their challenge.
2 of them should be.
Yes.
Okay. So this would be like 4 teams have technically gone, leaving 3 others plus us.
Mm-hmm.
Who's left that hasn't gone?
I will say, Sunny, y'all,
Okay.
the team with the Luton,
Got it.
and the team with that elf, like the
All
tall,
right.
the one with the
Yeah, the archer.
exactly.
Okay.
You don't know who's coming back and who is gone, but the other tents and camps have been dissembled, basically.
Continental breakfast, anyone?
Ugh, for
That's fine.
once, not me. Stay light on my toes.
The
We should.
rations and stuff and build a little fire. It's still like brutally cold in this area. And you have the constant wind of the blizzard wall, which is close by.
That sucks. Keep your snowshoes on, everyone. Nice and warm.
Everybody was sleeping in their snowshoes.
Always so nice.
So you guys are meandering about the tent, staying warm. Or do you guys go through any training exercises, or are you just letting people meander about?
So we'd have a little huddle, maybe.
Oh,
Little puddle. We should probably, I don't know. We don't want to overwork them yet, but we should take advantage of the time we have. We may also want to see if we can get any information from the teams that have already gone or are going now.
I've already
If
left.
they're even still here.
Sorry?
Didn't he say that the
What robots said. Yeah,
yeah?
they're gone.
That's what I mean. We either should try and see where they went or come and, we have means of getting around. I don't know if we should try and use them to get more information.
Should we brief the cadets on what should happen if ever we get split up? On how to navigate inside a blizzard? There might be some points that we might want to make sure they know.
Yes, I was also thinking of electing one of them to be in charge in case they are stranded from us. Someone appointed to be in charge and to know all of this. And to be honest, I was thinking Grimble.
Why?
Well, Toe seems to be the obvious candidate for this, but I believe that means he will already pay attention and take his experience to heart and attempt to help. So giving Grimble some sort of responsibility might be what he needs to change his attitude a little. If he feels he is responsible, and he has already shown that he respects that responsibility of others' lives. I heard a conversation with him and Baraka, I believe.
Well, he was making sure the Welly was all right
Welly.
the other day.
Yes, and he was saying how he was going to make sure nothing happened to her. So he seems to want to hold some sort of responsibility over his squad, and this might be the opportunity. Hopefully nothing happens to us and we are not stranded from them, but just to be forward thinking. What do you all think?
You always make the right decision, Cap.
That's because I have you?
If that's the case, then I would like to. No.
Oh, feel free to speak your mind.
We just need to make sure we win today.
Of course.
I'm not worried. Oh.
Very well. Ura and I,
we
and
can always-
then. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was saying we can assign Albert as a second to be able to potentially whisper in Grimbold's ear whenever he might not be too sure.
You know this tactic well. Perhaps you and I will begin the briefing. Rexford, I assume that last night's adventures are going to lead somewhere.
Probably not.
Do I want to know why Robot is slightly invisible?
Probably not again.
Robot's saluting, but you can't see it.
Just the thumb.
Just kind of like where the joints.
Oh, the joint.
Captain, yesterday was a very hard night. I'd rather not talk about it.
Perhaps get your rest and eat something, Rexford. You have not fought in years. Your body will thank you for the extra food.
You're right, Captain. And what am I if not a lover of breakfast? Oh. No, I'll make some continental breakfast for everyone.
After we already ate.
Okay.
Everybody
Second breakfast.
and Peralka are like cooking around a pot on the fire around the fireplace. You know, he's got his like little cast iron pan out and he's cooking little eggs and stuff, and Peralka's got a little like a morning soup going.
Oh, I don't even need to cook. This is amazing.
They're all actually kind of like laughing with Welly and Grimbold. They seem in good spirits.
Can we like listen in?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get my plate.
You're trying to like stealthily listen in? Or
Like, I won't make a move to like go join them just yet. I just kind of just want to like listen in on what they're talking about and like what
Okay.
their
roll
how
me?
their rapport is going.
Yeah, roll me a perception.
All right. 19.
You hear them laughing mostly at Grimbold, but Grimbold's kind of like joining in. You know, like Alberto's like, "Ah, you dumb kid," you know. Like Grimbold's just like saying things to be provocative sometimes and trying to. He's like, you know, taking the piss, as they say.
All
But
right.
kids aren't letting him have it, and I think Grimbold likes that, respects him for that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. And I just wanted to listen in on how they're building the rapport
Acaduil.
between themselves.
As far as the
Sounds good.
conversation that's being had, I'm not sure.
That's all good. It's all good. I want it word for word. Actually,
Come on, man.
It's all
The
good.
conversation between three characters. Go.
Four actually. Yeah.
No, how about
No,
not?
all right. Yeah. No, I'll go join.
Excellent breakfast, cadets. Excellent breakfast. I'll prepare some hot oil for Robot.
Oh, were you hungry too, says Peralka?
To me?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
All right, there might be enough.
Might be. Oh my goodness. How prestigious.
We're using our private rations here, you know. We all kind of pitched in.
Oh, then I don't need this. It's quite all right. I'm sure we brought our own stuff. I could prepare breakfast for me and my lads. It's quite all right. And yeah, I'll walk away. I'll prepare our breakfast.
Well, you can share the fire.
Sure.
Like for permission? What the fuck?
Robot. Trying to build a good rapport.
That's fine.
Where did you go?
It's a real pip energy.
stands super still. You don't see him.
I would like the vibe to be like we tell them what we're gonna go through, and then we give them a little bit more time to shoot the shit. Me and Ura go over all the like, what should we tell them in case this happens, and what to do in this scenario, and blah blah blah.
Contingency plans.
Yeah, and then we present it to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you're doing that and you're kind of giving them their downtime after you're like, hey, like today's the day. It's, you know, it's gonna happen. We don't know what we're up against, but you know, we're gonna stick together as best we can. And you know, if we get separated, stick with those who you have, and remember, you know, the mission parameters, and try and remember the exits. You know, you go through all this kind of stuff, and you see Albert does kind of take the lead after that, and he kind of picks everybody up and warms them up. He's like, come on, we should kind of not go in there cold, you know, stay loose. So he starts like going through like fighting forms with them, like little things that he knows about positioning and jump. They're doing jumping jacks and stuff like that. Not to get too tired, not overworking themselves, but just keeping themselves
Damn. How does everyone seem to be taking kind of not directions, but, you know, like hit the lead from him?
Now everybody seems to just be doing it without any thought. There's nothing else to do really. Other than that, they're just meandering about. Grimbold surprisingly seems to have no problems doing it. Doesn't give any huff or puff at this point. I think you can kind of tell already that he's resigned to being there and doing this now.
Sick.
Especially after Welly was attacked. I think that kind of created like a shift. You know?
Mm-hmm. As it does.
And how you guys kind of like dispatched them, the beast quickly. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go through with this.
Sick. Okay. Then when we get to the more nitty gritty, I'll say it and then I'll keep going with like more instructions, but I'll change it up. I won't knock the wind out of his sails. Toe can be in charge if anything happens, but I make a point to say, keep forgetting his phrase. I want to call him Wolf Boy.
Grimbold. Dog boy.
Grimbold is second in command. Give him a little bit of responsibility stuff.
That's his name, Wolf Boy.
Wolf Boy. Wolf Boy and Toe.
Yeah, nobody seems to argue.
And
Odds when you tell him that he's in charge, he's like make.
Is there anything potentially I should roll for to be extra prepared?
Survival.
Anything to roll to be extra prepared?
Yeah, like a history check maybe of being out near this or hearing stories or survival, like some extra.
Well, what you don't know, but what I think what Ura was told last night was that this is a new concept that Vodos is bringing to the table.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have known about any training exercises like this. You've never been called to do a training exercise like this before. So you don't need to roll to know that this is new and kind of unheard of, but you have your orders, so you're following your orders. Yeah, no, apart from that, a roll to be more prepared, like how do you think you could best prepare further for this?
That was really it. If there's anything in the past few years that it could be like, oh, we can employ this tactic when we're out near the blizzard, or watch out for this thing. Mostly about like being near the blizzard.
Mechanism. The blizzard is to keep exterior forces out.
Mm-hmm.
That was always the kind of, it was in the same that the domed shield of Roan Acaduil worked, this blizzard not only physically defends, but also visually defends the area. So like you can't even get close really. You'll get lost by trying to get the pool. You'll be lost in this blizzard and end up somewhere else if not dead. And on top of that, you have the shield as well.
I think
Oh, you know that.
if we're just kind of like letting them do their thing, I think Robot would contemplate and outwardly just be like, I was not there during your
Oops.
practice battle, therefore should I inform the trainees on how my abilities work? I mean, they have seen them in action somewhat, but
Yeah, I guess Albert saw him when you teleported Altroth. That's the only time.
That's why I said somewhat, because it's like technically you have seen them.
Didn't they go through the portals when we were trying to go?
The one
quickly?
portal.
Yeah.
They all puked.
Yeah, that's true. The green portal. They went through the green portal with you. If you want to try and explain that to them, you can take the time to do so. I don't mind.
I think Robot would take a hot minute to explain his tactics and abilities, and maybe force them through portals again so they don't vomit every time.
They'll try their best to hold it in.
Lovely.
Lovely jubbly.
So all of a sudden, a horn calls. And you see the remaining groups gathered around Vodos's tent.
Quickly.
Slide down the hill.
No sledding.
Yeah, you guys have like a little bit of a more so than the rest of the tents that are kind of like huddled close by. You're up on like a hill, so you have a good vantage, but a little bit. You guys have to huff it a little bit more. But Vodos is watching and kind of like waits for you as she's standing there with Theo. And she says, Captain Kumbo, you and your squads have decided to join us for this third party competition.
Yes, we were told our slot was in the evening.
Yes. Resting when you need to can be a good option. I've noticed some of you had a late departure last night.
Yes, we are looking for your mother.
Well,
Yeah.
my mother was lost to us during the fall, as Bura no doubt told you.
Oh, yes. I always forget you're related. Yeah.
If you did find her, well, it would be a joyous occasion.
Well, now I feel sad.
Yes, you should. Going on. We'll have no need of any more commentary from Rexford.
Agreed.
The next lots will be Captain Kirahe, and she motions to the Luton's group. Them and their cadets are going to stand up. And what was the elf's name? Does somebody remember the archer's name?
Yeah, it was Cyril Zenther.
And Captain Cyril. They both step up. And then she looks at Theo. Theo, the portals. And Theo takes out a box of sorts. One I've seen recently. It looks to be a box in this. Then it seems to be like kind of like mechanical that's like moving and kind of like folding in on itself, and it hums with power as soon as he reveals not something that you can actually hear, but you can kind of like feel it in your ears. And behind him, almost in the wall of the blizzard, in the blizzard wall, two smoking portals appear on either side of them behind them.
Portals resonate with Brobot.
Sorry?
Does Brobot understand or feel any tinglies from these?
Well, you feel an incredible amount of tinglies again when the artifact hand is revealed. And yes, you feel a kinship with these portals. You feel like it's a similar magic that you can create. Not that you kind of understand that magic necessarily, but you feel a kinship with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Vodos will thank you. You know your mission. Rescue your companions before the opposing squad does the same. And try to come back in one piece. You will be tested. And you will be found worthy or not. And the winning team will be awarded with 10,000 gold pieces, as well as my favor. Begin. And the squads and their kind of like ghostly white, scared-looking, shaking cadets walk into their portals, their respective portals. And then the portals close up.
Oh, this is exciting.
Leaving only you and Sonny Parsley's crew.
It was meant to be.
I knew. Who else would be facing against? Look how immaculate their tent was.
And Sonny Parsley will kind of like walk over to you, Aditya Kumbo. And she looms over you with her bovine features. And she'll say, well, looks like you're who I'm facing. So hold up.
It's been a long time that I've heard your name, but I'm glad to meet you, Sonny.
Well, I don't know your name at all.
Your father never mentioned me. Guess that's fine, he was busy. I'm Aditya Kumbo. I worked with your father for years before the fall of Roan.
Oh, what did you do for me?
Well, I helped him procure a few items of interest.
Oh, you were one of his...
Well, I did not work for him. I did it almost as a favor for him. He was very kind to me, and he had interest in the items I was procuring already, so I would stop by and let him have a peek.
Well, no. You've not been mentioned, but I do know of your friend.
So I heard. A wager was made.
Yes.
And am I to expect that you will take your winnings from Rexford if you do win. You have the full intention of honoring the both sides of the agreement.
I don't see how that much involves you one way or the next, Kumbo.
Well, as the leader of my troop, I want full victory for every member, whether it is the main victory or a side wager.
I'll honor what needs to be honored.
If you do not, there will be hell to pay.
Ooh, of course, of course. You're a scary man, Aditya Kumbo.
Just like standing behind him, just picking my scar, smiling at her.
You would do well to prepare your trainees while you still can.
Oh, right. Well, we're not going to worry too much about them.
So that's the kind of leader that you are. Okay. Very well.
You got to worry about your own squad. How about that?
That is fair. Right, Rexford?
Yes, fair is fair, baby parsley.
And I will give her a little bow and step back.
Yes, I'd love to watch your Kluk clean up the villa. It's going to be nice. And I follow after Kumbo. I'd be like, Captain, I actually am a little worried.
As you guys walk away, she's going to say, "Oh, Brobot."
I was gonna say, I want Robot to be so far away from this woman.
Yeah, could you even see
Oh, yeah,
Robot?
here it is.
Yeah, it's so invisible.
Robot. Wait, hold on. Here's a really good question. If Robot's back is facing her, can she see his eye?
No.
All right. So the entire time, Robot is looking away and ensuring that anything that is not covered is covered by snow. Like if it's his feet that are not covered, they are submerged. If it, whatever it is,
Stay as still as possible.
It's not like you couldn't have covered your whole body, but you know how sometimes it takes a few coats for something to fully work?
Yeah, yeah.
For a paint to like fully sink in? That's more what I mean. Like you're very transparent and translucent, but people can
oh,
see you. You know what I mean?
oh, damn.
So that's why
Predator outline.
you can have plus
Very
two.
faint robot.
You definitely have a +2 to your stealth right now.
I
Which-
think that
Something to scoff at.
the
No, no, no.
mention of Robot's name, I'd turn back. I'd be like, watch yourself, little parsley.
I just want your friend to know that I'm going to take very good care of him.
I never bet Brobot. I don't know where this is coming from. Brobot is my friend. You should learn some respect.
And so
Nevertheless, you'll learn it. Your father learned it. We all learn it sometime. No, walk behind the captain, not looking back. We're going to take her out, Captain. Of competition or not. She's pushed too far.
Yes, agreed.
Fair
Sure.
is fair. And I'm fairly going to put that baby parsley in the dirt.
It's been a while since I've seen you so gusto about it.
I'm angry, Captain. Extremely angry.
Good. Channel that.
And yeah, just stay abnormally quiet. Just like standing tall. Waiting. Staring at her.
What is like
She's not
scared
looking-
away?
all Rexford.
That's fine.
But she is looking at Brobot.
So it's pissing me off.
Extra, what's your first name again?
Sunny.
So,
Yeah, I just have her down as Parsley.
Yeah, baby parsley.
Parsley younger.
Junior. Robot is going to, I guess, translucently salute at her, and then about face and go to the cadets.
The cadets are all there. They're kind of still. They're taking a break. They're warm up. You know, they're all kind of like they're not out of breath, but they're warmed up.
He's just trying to get away from her.
They look to you as you come. Hey, Weldy's gonna say, "Is everything okay?"
The organic ritual of mating makes no sense to a robot like myself, and Sunny just really gives me discomfort. I really don't need to talk about it with you, but she is really discomforting. She wants to touch my ears, and that's very personal. So, how are you? How is everybody doing? And he's gonna just like kind of like corral them, push them, I guess, toward the closest fire.
away.
Yeah.
Are you guys not gonna go all the way back to the ship? You're gonna just like hang out.
I mean, yeah, I guess the fire at the ship, right?
Okay, so
I
you go
can't.
back to your camp specifically.
I guess there's nothing to like watch here. They just open up the portals and they like
Go, yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voda and Theo retire back into their camp.
Wait, how are they watching everything?
You don't know.
I guess I'll go back with them.
With Voda,
Yeah.
You're trying to go back into their tent?
okay. As you look, as you come in, they look up from this round table where they're at, and you see they have these kind of like crystal lenses on their eye, and they're leaning back in the chairs around their table. They're like,
VR.
I guess seeing that, I won't disturb them. I've said too much.
well, as you go to leave, Vodo slips through. Rexford,
Yes, Commander, I do wish to apologize for my outburst before.
oh,
It was uncalled for. And I was interested in how you were watching the other teams and cadets, and I was hoping that maybe I could see too. But you guys are busy. This is professional, so I'll
Yeah.
retire.
you are not to watch. It is meant to be a surprise,
I see. Well,
a situation that you're perhaps not expecting.
no, always like to see the full picture. Well, thank you. And, go back to my camp.
Rexford,
Yes, Captain. Commander.
take care of my brother.
I wish I could, but Aura is more than capable of taking care of himself. Sometimes he even takes care of me.
All the same.
Certainly, Commander. Walk out.
She puts the visor back. And yeah.
It seems you guys were right. They're going to be watching our every move.
Not surprised.
Yes. Well, I suppose we should put on a good show. And I think I'll retire to the side and summon my sword and practice.
Summon your sword?
Yeah. Well, I have to like. I gotta materialize it, you know.
Sick.
Is this the first time you're ever showing them that you even own a sword?
No, I hit Kumbo with it during the scrimmage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Once.
Once. The first time. That was the first time. It's beautiful. Golden lion
yeah,
hilt.
I remember the lion hilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna show the trainees basically how to take the disengage action, just to make sure that if they do want to run away, they do it smartly. Just turn their back.
Yeah. Smart. Yeah. Disengage. That's great. So they're all like newbie players, you know? They don't know what their actions are. They're like, magic missile? Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Like,
Fireball, only fireball.
Holy
didn't
fireball.
apply any of his sneak attack damage, even though he was flanking. He's a newbie. He doesn't know these things.
Oh my god. God damn it. Can I take. Oh my god. I'd be like, are there any rogues? Who?
Prides themselves in their sneakery.
Yeah, who prides themselves in stealth?
Dog boy. He's like, I'm kind of sneaky.
With me then. And then I'll just run through some basic shivving techniques, a little sneaking with them, as well as some sword movements. I'll take all the sneaky boys if anybody wants to learn. And run some drills with them.
Basically that's kind of it.
It's beautiful. I love Dog Boy. I'll show him my ways.
The ways of business.
How to
Next
poke.
episode, Dog Boy's a millionaire.
Surprise, precise pokes.
Quick.
Alrighty then. Okay. Anybody else want to teach anything specific? So we got disengage, trying to teach stealth.
The stealth attack.
Okay, sneak attack specifically, reminding him how to.
I think in absence of their squad's healer, I might go over to Welly and see if she has any spells of that nature, and just to kind of go over like what she might know and what she could potentially do in combat, because I know that combat was a bit of a sore spot for her after the last fight. So just to kind of go over her possible options in a fight.
Yeah. So she, I can tell you right now that she has no healing spells.
All right. Well, even those aren't in her repertoire, just to kind of refresh her on what she can do, and kind of keep in mind the different ways she can use those abilities
Yeah, medicine check.
and spells. Medicine?
Yeah.
I give you a medicine check?
Roll me. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Not the best. A 6.
Oh.
Okay, so you try your best. She seems a little more confused than she was.
Okay, because I wasn't focusing on healing itself, just like in general. Like, she didn't have any healing spells, and I would then just move on to like what she could do in combat in general with like the abilities she does have.
Okay. In that
Like
case,
hold her own kind of thing.
she has Shillelagh. She has Fog Cloud. She has Fairy Fire. Speak with Animals. Guidance. And she can Wild Shape, but not into anything good.
Okay. Yeah, but I just want to like get her thinking about the different ways she can contribute, and because I think the last combat kind of traumatized her a little bit, so I wanted to kind of try and find ways to make it feel a bit more attainable to be able to come out of a fight.
Yeah,
with her squad and everything without being injured.
fair enough.
Now, where's Brobot?
Yo, let's
I think
go. Fuck
Robot
Sunny
is
up.
talking to Parolka and trying to talk her through her spells and abilities and how to best use them to assist her team and possibly do like consistent dot damage.
Okay. Peralka, on the other hand, is mainly a wizard, so
Yeah.
though she wants to be a diviner, she's not necessarily there yet. As far as damage dealing, she has magic missile. She has the sleep spell actually. Mage armor. She's got poison spray.
Hey.
Yeah, that's it. That's all as far as damage dealing. And for herself, she has mage armor to boost herself. Oh, and she also has expeditious retreat. You need to run away.
I like that.
Magic armor, expedition retreat, magic missile. What was the last one?
She has sleep,
Sleep. Yep,
And-
got it.
poison spray, which is a cantrip, a damage dealing cantrip.
Oh, that's because she's yeah.
He is almost full whiz-biz.
It's like what you could do is you can spray behind the enemies and then force them to retreat backwards into it using magic missile and stuff like that.
Tactics. Yes. I never would have thought of that. Thank you, Robot. Do you know spells?
I know many spells.
Oh, like what?
Oh man. Here we go down the list.
Do you know?
I also can splash some acid, throw fire, mend things, throw things, heal things. I can shoot missiles as well.
That's incredible. I'm as powerful as you.
That wouldn't go that far. I'm quite fast. And have you not seen my portals? Those are one of a kind. Thank you very much.
Well, hopefully one day I can at least compare.
That I will accept.
And finally, the horn sounds again.
Well, I guess that's us.
How long has it been?
Yeah. I was just you fucking read my mind.
It's been 4 hours.
Oh, smack. Okay.
Fuck. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay.
I don't understand. What's the issue? Why is it a problem?
Well, if we want to do it first, we want to kind of know how long
How long it takes others.
Yeah.
It'll take us 2 seconds. Why are you worried?
You also don't necessarily know
What we're doing.
what's happening.
I don't know where we'll be or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yes, we'll clean up business, Captain. It won't take us 4 hours like those scrubs.
Of course not. Robot, set a timer
Do
for
they
2.
actually come back?
Oh,
Setting timer for 2 hours.
yes, that's the captain I like. Mm.
But you
All right, Wolf Boy, remember what I taught you?
Does anyone come back from the other 2 squads?
good question. Not that you've seen.
Okay.
Oh.
So Vodos, again, standing in front of her camp, and looks to you guys and says, well, finally at last, we've saved the best.
What did I say?
Expert's always right.
Sep about everything last night. It seems.
I think by there being the last group, you understand what you will. And there's nothing more I can say, and nothing more you can do to prepare yourselves for what awaits. And so I wish you all the very best of luck. He motions to salutes you all and summons the portals. Again, the magic hums to all of you and sings to you, Brobot. If you all want to roll me a perception, you can. Anybody?
Sure.
Ooh, I got a 16.
Nice. Anybody gets higher deeds?
Oh, 19.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Amazing. We're getting good rolls today. Okay. So those of you who rolled, you notice Sunny stares hungrily at the artifact.
Of course.
Okay.
Like the way she looks at Brobot.
Did you roll?
Yes, I got a 16.
Oh yeah. Yes.
What was the roll? Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to roll, but I also don't think Robot would be watching. Nah, I'm not going to roll.
No roll. Yeah. No point
Staring
roll.
at the box too.
Yeah. I want that box.
Yeah, you're paying attention to the box, not paying attention to parsley. Parsley baby.
Parsley baby.
Parsley baby.
Oh.
So
All right.
a new portal appears before you, a kind of portal that you guys have never entered before. Actually, no. You have entered it before. Once before. It's similar to the portal that transported you into the palace, but much larger.
There's one or two?
There are two. One for each of you. The groups, I should say.
I guess we have to wait for their go.
I'll go last.
As you say, we have to wait for their go. Sunny starts moving forward. And so does the rest.
Or not.
I mean, from what we saw earlier, there was no go. They just opened the portals and they were like, woohoo!
Okay, no, I thought Vodos said go. Okay.
The opening of the portals is the go.
Oh, gotcha.
Portals
All right.
Begin, she says.
Then-
Just so that
Yeah,
everybody's
no. Yeah, well,
in case you were
I mean,
considering.
where does mine going first?
I'll go last on our side.
Do you want to scope out what's your formation exactly? Now that the whole crew is.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Would I be able to go into their portal? At
I
the
was
last
thinking
second?
that. I wasn't gonna do it, but I was thinking it.
Could run and jump into the portal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. To
Take them all.
go into theirs at the last second and send a message to Robot first, be like, you know what to do.
I mean, yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, that's my plan. Acting like I'm gonna go into ours and then zipping at the last second and going into theirs.
Okay, roll me
Wait, no. Oh, fuck.
just a straight. And you know what? No. I'll make it a sleight of hand. Because you're trying to do something. You're like either a sleight of hand or a performance. I'll allow a performance.
Or stealth.
No.
You pretend to slip?
Yeah.
I gotta be good.
I sleight of hand.
So.
Come on, I think I gotta use real dice for this.
Yeah.
Scared.
The stakes are high.
Oh, that plus that's 17.
You make it in,
Go.
but they notice you.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, last minute as the last person, And I'll say the last person is this big bugbear-looking character. You jump in right behind them, and they turn and they go, "What?" And you kind of like almost barrel them through the portal. Somebody else enters your own portal.
Yeah.
And as you come out the other side, you are in a desert.
Oh.
You kind of like come out and you land on your whether you land on your feet or your hands and your knees. Like you see a lot of the cadets like are on their hands and knees. They're like a little dizzy. Hands are buried like in sand up to their like wrists, like a little bit past their forearms. And they're like looking around. What? The portal behind you is gone.
I'd be like, "Welp," like summon my shield to my sword. It's me and you guys.
You are not there. You're not. We're not talking about you right now.
Oh, we're not in the desert too?
We're just not talking about you. You did your thing. You went off on your own. Now let's give us a sec. The rest of you.
Is there no clear
I
like
guess.
building or
Roll me a
Yeah, perception checks for sure. Get a lay of the land.
Roll a 1.
21.
Desert. Oh, 21.
nice?
I love you, Robot. You're so fucking brilliant.
With a 21, you spot on the horizon a ruined tower. It's a couple mountainous dunes away. So probably like a few thousand feet, maybe like a kilometer or something like that. A couple kilometers. But yeah, I'll say 2. That's like 2 kilometers. What's 2 kilometers in miles?
It's like 2.5 miles. Maybe
Is that
3. No, because 3 is a 5K, so it's like 1.5 miles.
1.2 miles. Yeah, there's like a ruined tower. And that is all you can see. Other than that, it's blue skies and sand.
Desert.
And it's warm. Like it's not some sort of like illusion or anything. Like we feel the warmth.
Hot.
Okay.
Your snowshoes are unnecessary.
Yeah.
Your furs are overbearing.
Yeah, the furs and everything. All right. Do I notice Rexford not there with us?
Yeah.
Well, there's that, but Rexford isn't here.
Robot whips around. What do you mean?
You have a message.
He's not here.
Calm
Did I get the
down, calm
message?
You do have a message.
Oh, I didn't know he sent it. In which case, I knew that.
Yes, you would have received it. Basically, he sent it as he was doing it, so you
Oh,
received it.
It
we
doesn't
all
say
know
much. It
what
just
he
says you
was-
know what to do.
I
that's
think
all
we
it
all
says.
know what he was attempting to do. Cadets, get yourselves dressed appropriately.
Immediately.
Those furs and take off those snowshoes. And then we like huddle. What the fuck do we do?
Wait, no, but how
It's
do we
taking too
know
long.
that they're going to be in a desert too?
We don't see them anywhere. They could. They open 2 portals. I assume there's 2 different locations.
Exactly.
And he might be. He's alone there. But we cannot leave. There's no way for us to get back. Perhaps if we leave, but we cannot leave him alone. But I guess we can.
Can we not just pull him through the portal? that robot makes.
That defeats the whole
Right,
purpose.
of
Very
course.
clearly, this is a sneak attack. Let's go.
Ugh.
I mean, okay, no, I can't give you suggestions.
Okay, hold on. This is a risk.
Just
If we all go,
keep the portal open here.
can you do that?
You want me to just stay here? Be sad?
I
Did
suppose.
you all go have fun?
But we have our own
save
mission here
Rexford?
that we have to do. We still have to find Venu. We don't know if the longer we take, the more danger he's in. We don't know what's happening. Ugh, Rexford.
But we do know that Rexford is definitely in danger
Yes.
around all the others.
Ugh. Robot, do you mind? Would you
Opening
stay
the
here?
portal that I was gonna. Oh, fine. Robot will open the portal.
Check back in 10 minutes.
So you open the portal. Who's going through?
I mean, if that's the thing, I'll go through. Like,
Everyone better go through that
I'm
portal.
going to say
It's
Rexford. I'm going to
1v8
say
right
Rexford.
now. I
I
think
don't need
we'll.
saving. We're all on the same side. How hurt can I get? They kill me. It was an accident, actually.
I mean, that's an option.
All right, question, and you can freely say now. Can I cast Fairy Fire through the portal?
You could stick your head through, but as soon as you pull yourself out, it'll close, and you'll have to summon another one. Not the end of the world. But like, yeah, you can stick your head through and
Okay, I have a better idea. As Brobot opens the portal, he needs to put some part of himself through, right? So he puts he's gonna put some part of himself through and immediately cast Tasha's Caustic Brew toward them all.
Okay.
They have to be in a marching line, right? Marching order.
We can come up with you can come up with the plan right now, but we're not gonna just do anything just yet. But I
I'm
like
so scared.
and keep right down because we are at the end of the session, so we're definitely going to start combat now. I would like to go back to where Rexford is before we wrap up, but I want to know. I like where your head's at. I like the planning, like of leaning through, and the rest of you are just going to go in and try and rescue Rexford. You want the cadets to come in after you?
Can I have 2 weeks to think about it? That's so crazy. Oh, God.
Technically, yes, you can. Okay, well, like
You son of a bitch.
I don't want
Finish the mission. Do it.
Robot. Was there any to that thought that you want to get? Because I'm
Right.
I'm totally you to lean through and cast whatever spells you want.
I didn't hear what you said prior to you saying that you're okay with it.
I said, yeah, just that you have to like keep like when you come out, obviously it closes, so you have to like keep yourself kind of like you won't be able to like move in and out of the portal. You
Yeah,
know?
no. He has to stay in.
Yourself planted on both sides, basically.
Understand.
And so, other than that, I like, is there anything else that you want? Because I feel like you might have had a little bit more to your planning there.
No, I mean we can spend the 2 weeks of planning, but the ultimate goal is that Robot will open portal and launch things through said portal as everyone else rushes through like little militiamen.
Beautiful. Okay, so Rexford, you come through the portal. You're noticed by one Jenny Brax.
Jenny?
Jenny Brax is a large
Bugbear?
bug. She's technically a bugbear, but like we could some sort of like bear mutation creature. And she will immediately pull out her great axe and will try to bear down on you.
Bear down.
What else? What can she do? What can she do? Well, yeah, she's gonna enter into a rage. That's for sure. Did I not? I might not have done it with this guy. But yeah. So she's just gonna try and attack you. Basically, you see them all go to attack you, and then Sunny will say, "Look at you, jumping into the mouth of the beast."
If that's what you want to call yourself.
Does a 26 hit you?
Oh yeah, that hits. That hits.
All right. So that's a 16 points of damage for this surprise attack.
Ooh. So perceptive.
Is it a surprise if he jumped through knowing that they'd probably attack?
He knew that they were going to attack, but he was planning on them not noticing him get through the portal and be the strike. It's almost like he anticipated it. Yeah, but surrounding you now, Jenny only hits you the once. Sunny's talking to you now. The other individual, Zenny Reeves, has their battle axe and warhammer. They dual wield the battle axe and warhammer, this little gnome person. And then there's Altroth standing there with his large club. It's a big boy. And he's smoking from the breath, and he goes, "Let me at this, man. Come on."
Oh, all I see here is cowards. Cowards as far you can see. That was a nice shot. But there you have the guts, the chutzpah, to come at me singly. I'll show you what's what. Are you afraid of a single lion man that you need to jump?
And Sunny laughs right back and says, "Sure." And then lifts her pistol. And she's going to take aim, and they're all going to go and make their way to attack you, and we'll end the session right there. Where we'll next.
We're gonna pop up to Rexford.
Oh, I can't imagine they all get a surprise attack. Maybe the person in the back.
They don't. They don't.
Okay.
I'm saying next
Okay.
turn is
Okay.
next session we'll start and we'll see who gets to go first, but only Zenny got that one surprise hit on you.
Let me tell you something. Betsy is gonna clean up fucking shop.
That's empty though.
Not for long.
All right. So beautiful. Good session. Long session. A lot of useless shopping, so I'm sorry for that, all of you who's not.
Rope and some paint.
Yeah. Which
Technically, we didn't buy anything, so I don't think it was useless.
Technically
At all.
not shopping.
it was window.
It's not useless because we didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
Wait, our time is yours. And as time is money, Lucy, I think you got some explaining to do.
Nobody knows how to conduct business in this fucking city.
This only happens in tattoo parlors at 11 o'clock at night.
But if somebody needs an arm at midnight, they have to wait 6 hours?
It's not the ER, bud. The if you're trying to get emergency help at a private clinic in the middle of the night, yeah, you're gonna have to wait.
This is Roan. In the old city, it would have been open. I would have found a back alley surgeon who can replace it on the spot.
If you prefer, you can go back to old.
Yeah, bring me back, please. Smash that button.
You'll notice Mal's creatures are even less accommodating at
But very good prices.
Yeah, but very extremely good prices.
Yes, you get tortured for eternity, free of charge.
But if you survive said torturing, you might become a general. Who knows?
Yeah, in a way. So good. So 1600 experience, guys. I think that's what's called for today.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good work. Thanks for playing. So next week, Tuesday, I believe we're gonna be back to normal. It's Dimension Dots?
I think we're off.
Chittering, I believe.
It's me.
Oh,
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Right.
Yeah.
Back to the woods.
Hey,
I'm also 300 XP away from a level up. I don't know if that
Just
does
leveled up.
anything to you. Does that do anything?
in the name of Christmas spirit,
An
I'll give everybody
extra 280.
I'll give everybody another 400 experience. We can round it off to 2,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Generous of you.
So generous.
Yo, give me my extra attack, please. Yeah.
You're gonna freaking need it. What's your freaking in it? What's your in it? Let me adjust these characters. What's
to change them up a little?
what's Rexford good at? I'm gonna
Everything.
antithesis.
Not wisdom. Anything whiz base.
Nah,
I'm done.
you're good. Yeah.
Hexa bye bye.
Your draft?
Oh, you can find us on
Trash.
wait, Thursday. I was saying Tuesday is chittering. Thursday, it's gonna be a Christmas one shot,
Oh,
which
Christmas one?
gonna be Roan Acaduil themed. I believe
A new Roan Acaduil.
new Roan, which but it will not be run by me. Oh no, it will be run by our very own Chijo and CJ playing at Ateo Kumbo tonight. So that's soon of that, and then we're gonna be off for a while, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
But then we'll be back eventually.
Oh,
So
great.
you can catch up on stuff on YouTube and social medias, and we're Hexa bye bye. So good night. You're trash. Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Peace.
It's audio.